Harmonic reduction in inverter output voltage. There are several industrial applications which may allow a harmonic content of 5% of its fundamental component of input voltage when inverters are required. So according to IEEE standards, up to 5% of harmonics are allowed in the system. Actually, the inverter output voltage may have harmonic contents that are much higher than 5% of its fundamental components. In order to bring this harmonic content to reasonable limit of 5%, one of the best method or conventional method is to insert the filters between load and the inverter. If the inverter output voltage contains high frequency harmonic, these harmonics can be reduced by using low size filter. For attenuation of low order frequency harmonics, however, the size of filter component increases. This makes the filter circuit costly, bulky, and weighty, and in addition, the transient response of this system will become sluggish. This shows that lower order harmonics from the inverter output voltage should be reduced by some means other than the filter. Subsequent to this high frequency component from this voltage can be easily attenuated by low size and low cost filter. In this section, we'll be studying the methods for reducing low order harmonics from the output voltage of inverter. There are various techniques, namely harmonic reduction by PWM, harmonic reduction by transformer connection, and harmonic reduction by stepped wave inverter. So, in this section, we'll be concentrating on these methods which are useful for reducing low order harmonics other than the filters. First method, harmonic reduction by pulse width modulation. When there are several pulses per half cycle, lower order harmonics are eliminated as we have studied in the method of pulse width modulation. The figure illustrates output voltage waveform that can be obtained from single phase full bridge inverter. This wave can also be obtained from single phase half bridge inverter, but then the amplitude of voltage of the wave would be Vs divided by 2. The waveform shown in figure needs 10 commutations per cycle, that is equal to 360 instead of 2 in uncommutated wave. The voltage waveform shown in the figure is symmetrical about pi as well as pi by 2. Now, as this voltage waveform has quarter wave symmetry, that is Bn is equal to 0, then the An is equal to 4 by pi into Vs multiplied by integration 0 to alpha 1 sin n omega t into d omega t minus alpha 1 to alpha 2 integration of alpha 1 to alpha 2 sin n omega t into d omega t plus integration alpha 2 to pi by 2 sin n omega t into d omega t. So during this interval we will get the output voltage waveform. If you solve this integration, and that output voltage waveform is nothing but equal to Vs, and now if you solve this integration, we'll get the value of An is equal to 4 into Vs divided by pi multiplied by 1 minus 2 cos n alpha 1 plus 2 cos n alpha 2 divided by n. If the third and fifth order harmonics are to be eliminated, then from the previous equation of an, the a3, that is third order harmonics, the value of a3 is equal to 4 vs divided by pi into 1 minus 2 cos 3 alpha 1 plus 2 cos 3 alpha 2 divided by 3 must be equal to 0. Here n indicates the harmonics order. Now here we are dealing with third and fifth order harmonics. So n will be equal to 3 and n will be equal to 5. So similarly a5 will be equal to 4 vs divided by pi into 1 minus 2 cos phi alpha 1 plus 2 cos phi alpha 2 divided by 5 will be equal to 0, or 1 minus 2 cos 3 alpha 1 plus 2 cos 3 alpha 2 must be equal to 0, and 1 minus 2 cos phi alpha 1 plus 2 cos phi alpha 2 must be equal to 0. The above two simultaneous equation can be solved numerically to calculate the value of alpha 1 and alpha 2 under the condition alpha 1 greater than 0 and less than 90 degree, and alpha 2 greater than alpha 1 and less than 90 degree. For this interval from the waveform, the value of alpha 1 and alpha 2 are alpha 1 is equal to 23.62 degrees and alpha 2 is equal to 33.304 degrees. With this value of alpha 1, alpha 2, the amplitude of 7th order harmonic, ninth order harmonics and 11th order harmonics can be obtained as A7 is equal to 4 Vs divided by 7 pi into 1 minus 2 cos 7 multiplied by 23.62 degrees plus 2 cos 7 multiplied by 33.304 degrees will give you 0.31555 Vs. Similarly, ninth order harmonics A9 is equal to 4 Vs divided by 9 pi 1 minus 2 cos 9 into 23.62 degrees plus 2 cos 9 into 33.304 will give you 0.5202 Vs, and 11th order harmonic A11 is equal to 4 Vs divided by 11 pi into 1 minus 2 cos 11 multiplied by 23.62 plus 2 cos 11 multiplied by 33.304 will give you 0.3867 Vs. The amplitude of fundamental component of these values of alpha 1 and alpha 2 are A1 is equal to 4 Vs divided by pi into 1 minus 2 cos 23.62 plus 2 cos 33.304 degrees will give you 1.0684 Vs. The amplitude of fundamental component of unmodulated output voltage is A1n is equal to 4 Vs divided by pi is equal to 1.27324 Vs. In this term of the fundamental components of unmodulated voltage wave, the amplitude of 7th, ninth, and 11th order harmonics are respectively 24.78%, 40.86%, and 30.37%, but the third and fifth order harmonics are eliminated from the inverter output voltage wave. The amplitude of the fundamental voltage is 83.91% or 0.8391 times the amplitude of fundamental component of unmodulated voltage wave. Thus, in this method, the harmonic reduction inverter is derated by 16.09%, and another disadvantage of this method is that there are additional 8 commutation per cycle, and this leads to more switching losses in the thyristor. But despite of these losses, the lower order harmonics are eliminated and the higher order harmonics are added that can be removed by using the filters. So we can say that harmonic reduction using pulse width modulation can eliminate the lower order harmonics, but the disadvantage in this method that there is additional 8 commutation per cycle that leads to increasing the switching, and if the switching increases, the losses related to switching in the thyristor also increases. So second method is harmonic reduction by transformer connection. Output voltage from two or more inverters can be combined by means of transformer to get a net output voltage with reduced harmonic content. The essential condition of this scheme is that the output voltage waveform from the inverter must be similar but phase shifted from each other, that is shown in figure A, or figure A illustrates that two transformers are connected in series. Their output voltage are V01 from inverter 1 and V02 from inverter 2. Figure B shows as shown in figure B. Here V02 waveform is taken to have a phase shift of pi divided by 3 radians with respect to V01 waveform as shown in figure B. The resultant output voltage V0 is obtained by adding the vertical coordinates of V01 and V02. It is seen that V0 has amplitude of 2 Vs from pi by 3 to pi, 4 pi by 3 to 2 pi, and so on. The shape of output voltage wave V0 is Cauchy square wave. The Fourier analysis of waveform V01 and V02 gives V01 is equal to 4 Vs divided by pi into sine omega t plus 1 by 3 sine 3 omega t plus 1 by 5 sine 5 omega t plus 1 by 7 sine omega t, and so on. Whereas V02 or Fourier analysis of output voltage waveform from the inverter 2, it is V02 is equal to 4 Vs divided by pi multiplied by sine omega t minus pi by 3 plus 1 by 3 sine 3 omega t minus pi by 3 plus 1 by 5 sine 5 omega t minus pi by 3 plus 1 by 7 sine 7 omega t minus pi by 3, and so on. The output voltage V0 is addition of the two inverter voltages, that is V01 and V02. Therefore, the total output voltage V0 is equal to V01 plus V02. Substituting the value of V01 and V02, we get V0 is equal to 4 Vs divided by pi into root 3 multiplied by sine omega t minus pi by 6 plus 1 by 5 sine 5 omega t plus pi by 6 plus 1 by 7 sine 7 omega t minus pi by 6, and so on. The expression of resultant voltage V0 as given above in the previous equation can be obtained from V01 and V02 analytically or graphically. The summation by graphical method is carried out as shown in the figure. So, an examination of expressions for output voltages V01 and V02 reveals that for fundamental frequency, V02 lags V01 by 60 degree. The resultant of V01 and V02 must be root 3 times V01 or V02, and at the same time the resultant lags V01 by 30 degree. So the net value of the fundamental frequency, voltage must be therefore be associated with root 3 sine omega t minus pi by 6, that is shown in figure A. For third harmonics, the voltage V02 lags V01 by 180 degree as shown in figure B. Then the resultant is therefore 0. For fifth order harmonics, V02 lags V01 by 300 degree, or V02 leads V01 by 60 degree. Its resultant is root 3 times V01 or V02, and it leads V01 by 30 degree. Thus, the resultant of fifth harmonic voltage must be associated with root 3 sine omega t plus pi by 6, and similarly the resultant of seventh order harmonic voltage must be associated with root 3 times omega t minus pi by 6 as shown in figure D in the previous slide. The third The third and other triplet harmonics are eliminated from the net output voltage wave. The amplitude of the fundamental component of V0 is V01M is equal to 4Vs divided by pi into root 3. The third method of harmonic reduction is harmonic reduction by stepped wave inverter. In this method, the pulses of different width and height are superimposed to produce a resultant step wave with reduced harmonic content. The figure A illustrates two-step wave inverter fed from a commonly DC supply. The two transformers used have different turn ratios from primary to secondary. In this figure, the turn ratio of primary to secondary is assumed 3 for transformer 1 and unity for transformer 2. The inverter 1 is so gated that its output voltage is V01 as shown in figure B, and from figure B it is part A. During the first half cycle, the output voltage level is either 0 or positive. During second half cycle, the output voltage would either be 0 or negative. This output voltage waveform is given the name two-level modulation. For inverter 2, the triggering is so arranged as to give output voltage V02, that is from figure B, part second. It is seen from V02 waveform that the level of output voltage is positive, negative, or 0 during the first half cycle. This inverter has therefore three-level modulation. The resultant output voltage from series combination of inverter 1 and inverter 2 is obtained by superimposing of the waveform from figure B, that is part 1 and part 2. This summation depicted into figure B, that is part C, shows that the amplitude of output voltage is 4 Vs and waveform has 4 steps. The Fourier analysis of the figure B part C will give harmonics whose amplitude will depend upon the values of D1, D2, D3 and D4 and amplitudes of V0. By proper choice of this parameter, third, fifth, and seventh harmonics can be eliminated or attenuated considerably and the fundamental component optimized. So the note should be taken that it is a three-level modulation of second inverter that helps in achieving the required wave stepping of the resultant output voltage waveform.